Hi friends, happy Saturday. Come spend the day with us at Nauticus in Norfolk, Virginia. One thing about driving to Norfolk, there's always going to be traffic. But look at this view. I love going this direction just because the views are always so pretty. But if you ask my husband, he would disagree. And now we're going through the Hampton tunnels. If there is one thing we hate about Virginia, it's these damn tunnels. But here we are, we made it to Nauticus. Look how pretty it is down here. But then we pulled in and realized there was no public parking over here, so we had to go find a parking garage. So now we're walking to Nauticus. But luckily, it was really nice out today, so we didn't really mind the walk. The lady at the front desk told us that she recommends that we start on the 3rd floor, which my son was like so pumped about because he wanted to go on this escalator so bad, so that's what we did. Once we made it to the 3rd floor, I started looking around and I was like, I don't know if he's gonna like this very much, but he 100% did. I was completely wrong. He had a blast. He actually really enjoyed learning how sailboats worked, and so did me and my husband. At first glance, it just didn't look like it was going to be very interactive, but like I said, I was completely wrong. He had a blast, and so did we. For instance, they had this really cool simulator that's supposed to make it seem like you're sailing a boat in the wind, and my son and husband both loved it. And then they had this little balcony area where you could go outside and watch other boats sail, so that was really cool. Some of their stuff is still under construction, but it's supposed to open this weekend, but we came across this really cool kid area, and we literally all three had so much fun in here. Look at this super cute jungle gym area that goes up into this little ship. It's so stinking cute. And then here's a little glimpse of the inside of the ship. They had some stairs on the side so parents could climb up. So that's what we did. And then there was this really cute submarine area that had a screen so you could look around like you were actually looking in water, and you could talk to the people up in the ship. To get down from the ship, you slid down these slides, and when you made it to the bottom, they made this splash, and it was the cutest little thing. And then they have this small little aquarium area, and we got to see jellyfish, and my son was so excited. And then we finally made it outside to the actual ship and got to exploring on that. First, we walked to the tip of the ship. This is the view from that. Look how pretty. My son loved it, and then he was quickly over it and was ready to explore the rest of the ship. When I tell you guys, I could never be in the Navy because look at this. I would get lost so quick and also be so depressed looking at these walls all the time. I didn't film a whole lot of inside the ship because I was too busy being a helicopter mom because those stairs were freaking me out. So we headed back inside to hit up the gift shop before we left, and they honestly had some really cute stuff. If you haven't been to Nauticus, we definitely recommend. We all had a blast. Okay, bye!